Hello everybody and welcome to Fair Rugby on Fair Sports. For today's Currie Cup Round 4 review. Wow. What a weekend of rugby. Some absolutely brilliant results, some amazing results, some shocking results, everything and more this past weekend. We saw the Bulls going down. We saw the Pumas doing Pumas things. We saw the Sharks going down to the Lions. We saw the Griquas doing things against the Western Province. And just, a Currie Cup, which for me, it's actually been quite exciting. Actually, I think we're seeing a lot of upsets. We're seeing some very good performances, some poor performances, and it's cool to see actually how some teams are really sort of using the opportunity, and some really are sort of stepping up. Some of the teams are maybe not sort of really taking it seriously, but still, you wouldn't really like the results you're seeing, and how much you can be read into these results, which is quite interesting. Before we look at the results themselves, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Yeah, that happened. Griffins beating the Bulls 32 points to 28 in Volcom. There's no excuses at the end of the day. You can talk as much about how it's a Bulls B team, playing against Luce, most of their players. They were good players. Lizo Boboka, Springbok Cat player. Wanda Steelers Milani was in that side. Lionel Poo was in that side. Jan Hurston was in that side. There was so many good players within that Bulls side. They should never be beaten by the Griffins. And once again, this Bulls curse, if you can almost call it that, continues to be striking. They're just not finding results. As I said, on Sunday when they lost to Toulouse, it was their 10th consecutive loss in all competitions at the moment. It's just whatever happened, but something's really rotten in Loftus, and we're saying it every week, and we're just trying to. It's difficult to work out exactly what's going on and why it's going on. But unless they can stop it, they could be in quite a lot of trouble. On Friday, however, we saw the Pumas go and put down a marker against the Cheetahs. Now, yes, this is the Cheetah side that was missing its bulk of its players. So now they're out of the Challenge Cup. Interested to see how the Cheetahs will go in the next couple of weeks, because they are going to have their best players back, and they're going to be able to play, sort of name their best side consistently now until the end of the Currie Cup. So I do think that they then become favourites alongside the likes of the Pumas. On Saturday, well, I'll tell you what, the Lions weekend was brilliant. They won in a 20 competition on Friday. They then beat the Sharks on Saturday, 34 points to 22, and then obviously the main side then beating Racing in the Challenge Cup. So a really good result for the Lions, back-to-back victories. They did look very poor against Griffiths, but had a bit of a fight back. All of a sudden, looking a bit more settled with things at the moment. And then we had Western Province going down to the Greek was 32 points to 13. A brilliant second half performance from the Greek was a bit of a nightmare for the Western Province. Again, it wasn't a bad side. But again, we are talking about the Greek was the top side. But yeah, no, still not the greatest result for the Western Province. I don't think as a union I'll be too upset, given the fact that the Stormers did beat the Harlequins, which is probably their sort of main objective. But if we look at the log, this is how things currently stand. And maybe let's just sort of open it up a bit over here. So at the top, we've got the Pumas, and rightfully so. Played 4, 1-4. Points difference 110, 19 points, 3 bonus points from them. What a start of the season they have. Cheetahs are still in second place despite that loss. That was their first loss of the season, sitting on 15 points. The Lions, all of a sudden, having lost their opening 2, have come back and actually find themselves in third place. They were picking up bonus points even during when they were losing. So those 5 bonus points really helping them, putting them at 13 points, 3 points above the Sharks, who won the same amount of games, as was the Western Province, who won the same amount of games. They take on the Cheetahs this weekend, so that should be quite a difficult game. Western Province, Sharks, Greek was all there, also with two wins, all on 10 points, so just points difference separating those 3 teams. The Griffins off the mark on 5 points, and right in last place, 4 matches played, 4 losses, a points difference of minus 85, just the 3 points. The Bulls' nightmare continues. Edgar Maratula is going to have to do something. I don't know what, I don't know how he's going to sort of stop this, but it's a problem for the Currie Cup. The nice thing I said is that they're not playing the Champions Cup this weekend, so they could sort of send some players down the Currie Cup and just try and sort of kickstart their season, because at the moment, almost virtually out of contention for playoffs, before it even gets going. And look, there's still plenty of rugby to play at the end of the day. There's 14 rounds. So we're not even halfway through the competition. But they play against Griquas this weekend. Sharks playing on Pumas. Western Province up against Griffins, and Lions versus Cheetahs, which should be a really interesting match. Yeah, but the Bulls need to do something. They've got to try and find a way to sort of kickstart their season. The Griffins, they'll be very chuffed. Had some decent moments past the first couple of rounds. So to finally get off the mark will be a big moment for them as well. Let me know what you thought about the round, and whether you're enjoying the Currie Cup and what you think is happening with all the various sides, and any exciting players that are sort of coming up that you're really enjoying watching. Let me know in the comments below. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Stephen. I'll chat to you soon.